need no fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and broken, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. We can make bet this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelicans.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And a positive result on that effort. He's down to the enemy 40 before going out.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate, quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
On the play fake, he'll throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. Ready?
They go play action on 1st down. He'll try and run this. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
This as long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
He keeps this one himself. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. George Pickens, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gamble now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. Still working past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, the playbook's wide open, 1st and 10.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Back now, pressure coming. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Quarterback with his renowns, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey,
Throwing now off the play action. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he stops cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Giants first down.
Here's a design run. Ball's out, he lost it. And the Broncos corral it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal, Denver.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
The kicker on.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch made left side by Laporta. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Come on.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 47.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. By man, he's in the clear. And he takes it down to the 33. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos 1st down.
Here's a give to Gibbs. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Check. 60 Bison.
Now here he goes on the boot. Rolling out to his left. Lays out left side and gets it.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes he's shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, you've got a first down here. So pass interference on the line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up third and goal. Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going to throw for it on 4. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Hey!
Sending him on the down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15.
Back to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Second and 6 coming up here.
At the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Third and 4.
Shotgun now on third down. Into the hands of Pickett. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing it again here. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
On the coverage.
Sticking to the air here. Flush down out to his left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off in points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Back to throw it. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19, guys, go!
On first down, they'll run. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Let's go!
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Let's go now.
45-yard line.
Cowboy!
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Cougar 19!
They give it to him again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Ready, ready!
A gain of 16 yards. And the Giants first down.
They'll try and punch it in. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's second and goal from the 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, hey! Check that! Check that!
They're going to run the option to the short side. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Giants make it 17 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. It's first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Broncos first down. A gain of 16 yards.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Still going inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Your 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
One back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nice drive up the middle, gets him about 3. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on.
First down.
They're going play action. This one delivered off target, Rob. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Check.
Collins got it left side. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up.
Let's go now.
He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. We've set it down from 37.
Bronco switch.
It's quickly out to Collins. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that throw. It would stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. It's Pickens on the slant. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
Got it. Ready?
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Ready. 70 lying.
Back to throw. He's making a bid for it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Brings up 2nd
Here we
and
go.
goal.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Desperation time here. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Another carry for him. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Broncos.
He's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Second and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Hey, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done. It doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Now, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling. Because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Go! Liking 18.
Back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Jack Panther.
Right up the gut. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 12.
Back.
At the Broncos.
Slot receivers headed left. Throwing from the gun. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Looks up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And it flips it on fourth, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. On first down, it's Gibbs. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
At the 9-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Back to the well again. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, go.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They stops the clock. 32 seconds to go.
Hold it ready.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready,
They'll
ready.
motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready, ready, go.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Rolling left, buying some time.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
70 tip.
To throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go. Like it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.